All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Panini, or 2025, excuse me, bad habit. 2025 Panini Stars and Stripes Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save it to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and eBay Live. Also need to mention that nobody's necessary for a link down in the description. Not dumping well. This is not dumping well. Oh god. Panini, what did you do to me? Oh no. Wow. That came out horribly. That's okay. We can fix that. We can make this. We can make this pretty. I think. Okay, that works. That's 20 boxes. Alright, we are good to go. Jordy, please on the. We will check into that, and I will shoot you a message after we finish up here. And I will let you know. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna start this way. All right. Different from last year. Alex Harrington, 5 out of 50. Eli Willits, base patch auto. 10 of 25 for Trent Grindlinger. Coleman Borthwick, out of 199. Hunter Harrington. And Denton Lord. Marcus Grease. And Noah Spalding. Box number 2. Andrew Getty, out of 50. Daniel Savette. Alex Sosa, that's a nice patch, 23 out of 25. Blake Bowen. Jamal George, out of 199. Colton Chrisman. Nathan Rapp, out of 199. And Xavier Mitchell, out of 199. Luke Armijo, 24 out of 30. Kason Cunningham. Ethan McElvain. I feel like this should be numbered just based off of the gold lettering, but there is no number on it, and that I don't like that. Danny Dickinson, out of 199. Luis Hernandez, out of 199. Dexter McClellan. Jacob Dudan, out of 199, and Sammy Swank, out of 199. If you guys notice I am pronouncing things horribly wrong, please let me know. Every now and then with these kind of breaks, we have parents or relatives that are buying spots, and we get angry messages, like, you're pronouncing my nephew's name wrong, or something, so just give us a heads up. And it will be corrected. Luke Stevenson, out of 50. Grady Emerson, out of 199. Gabe Gakely. Matt Scott, out of 199. Andrew Getty, out of 199. Anthony Ianson, out of 199. Giovanni Guariglia. And that is a Nike swoosh for Aiden Stillman. 50 out of 54. Box number 5. Marcus Grease, out of 50. Ethan Holiday. Jason DeCaro, out of 199. Kyle Johnson, out of 199. Aiden Stillman, out of 199. Andrew Jimenez. Griffin McCain out of 199. And Miller Green, 3 of 9 jumbo patch. Parker Luff, 3 of 13. Kason Cunningham. Alex Sosa. Anthony Martinez. Jamal George out of 199. Cooper Collins. Marcus Grease. And Will Brick. Gabe Gakeley. That is not numbered. I'm sure we just had one of those that was numbered, though. Maybe I'm losing it. Bo Peterson. Trent Grindlinger out of 25. Nice patch. Eric Segura. Jackson Matthews out of 199. Cooper Sides. Junior Lopez. And Sammy Swink. Box of 8. That is a kaboom for Dylan Cruz. Boom. Or kaboom. We will take that. Tyler Bremner out of 199. Carson Bowman out of 25. Anthony Martinez out of 199. Jordan Martin. Chase Cotton out of 199. And Meriden LeFew. Jack Woda out of 50. Merrick Houston out of 199. Caden Bodine out of 50. Anthony Martinez. Colton Smith. Chase Cotton. Kyle McCage. And Tegan Scott. Box of 10. Andrew Getty, out of 30. Rookie Shepard. Alex Sosa. Cooper Ramel out of 199. Jamal George out of 199. Cooper Collins. Jacob Seaman. And Xavier Mitchell. Passing the halfway point on box number 11. Julian Cesares out of 50. Kevin Roberts Jr. out of 199. Out of 25, Eric Becker. Blake Bowen. Luis Hernandez. C.J. Weinstein. Kyle Walker out of 199. And Rocco Maniscalco. Dion Roundtree out of 50. Gavin Fine. Caden Bodine out of 25. Ben Jacobs. Judson Dowell. Colton Chrisman out of 199. Isaac Vidal. And Parker Leoff. Mateo Meyer, 11 out of 30. Kason Cunningham. RJ Austin Jr., 1 of 5. Ryan Clifford. Lawson McLeod. CJ Weinstein. Jacob Seaman. And Tucker Biven. Box number 14. Dion Roundtree, 6 out of 50. Drew Burris. Jason DeCaro out of 199. Kyle Johnson out of 199. Andrew Birch. Brett Renfro. Gavin Marcus out of 199. And Drew Burris. Jumbo patch, 25 out of 64. Box number 15. Dylan Menete, 1 of 50. Daniel Savette out of 199. Eric Becker, 1 of 5. Ben Avalette. Nate Snead out of 199. Denton Lord. Jared Grindlinger. And Patrick Forbes. Dravorsky Lane Jr. out of 50. Daniel Savette. Quentin Young out of 25. Braden Yaksa out of 199. Jackson Matthews out of 199. Cooper Collins out of 199. Josh Owens out of 199. And Patrick Forbes out of 199. Max Bellew out of 50. Durham Burgess out of 199. Gabe Davis out of 25. Kyle Johnson. Alton Davis II. Andrew Jimenez. Graham Schlicht. And Jacob Seaman. 24 out of 44. Face on, you want to run into it? Get the quad. That is actually, yeah, that was actually asked in the chat earlier. We're gonna look into that and make sure that we'll hit you back on in a message as soon as we finish up with this. Hudson Albert out of 50. Daniel Savette out of 199. Quentin Young. Ethan Wheeler, Matthew Matthias, Gavin Marcus, and Jordan Kurz, and Parker Leoff out of 199. Oh, no worries. No worries. We've got 2 people saying it, then I'm assuming it's probably true, so shouldn't take too long to confirm that and then go from there. Andreas Armenta out of 13. 1 of 13. Okay, so these blue waves are out of 13. Why did the other one not have a number on it? Rookie Shepard, Trey Phelps, Dominic Vogel, Hunter Watson, CJ Weinstein out of 199, Luke Esquivel, and Tegan Scott out of 199. Basically, normally yes. This might be a circumstance that's not quite the same as that. We're gonna look into it and figure out what the best course of action is. Because if he wasn't listed, that normally means that they're not on the checklist, which makes it a little bit weirder. Corbin Brothwick out of 50, Tyler Bremner out of 199, Ethan Bingaman out of 25, Cooper Ramel, Luis Hernandez, Dario Carrion out of 199, Joshua Yannicelli, and Tyler Canast will be the final card of the break. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here real quick. Going to go over every single card from the break, so just in case you missed anything, or in the future, if you don't want to sit here and just, like, you know, listen to me butcher names, you can just skip to the end and hear me butcher names all in one go. Some people prefer it that way. I can understand why. All right. For the hits, Alex Harrington, Eli Willits, Trent Grindlinger, Coleman Brothwick, or Borthwick, Hunter Harrington, Denton Lord, Marcus Grease, Noah Spalding, Andrew Getty, Dennis Yvette, Alex Sosa, Blake Bowen, Jamal George, Colton Chrisman, Nathan Rapp, Xavier Mitchell, and Luke Armijo. Jason Cunningham, Ethan McClevin, Danny Dickinson, Luis Hernandez II, Dexter McLeon Jr., Jacob Dudan, Sammy Swank, Luke Stevenson, Grady Emerson, Gabe Gakel, Matt Scott, Andrew Getty, Anthony Ayenson, Giovanni Gariglia, Aiden Stoneman, Marcus Grease, Ethan Holiday, Jason DeCaro, Kyle Johnson, Aiden Stillman, Andrew Jimenez, Griffin McCain, and Miller Green. Let's see, is this the one? Nope. Parker Leoff, Kason Cunningham, Alex Sosa, Anthony Martinez, Jamal George, Cooper Collins, Marcus Grease, Will Brick, Gabe Gakel, that's the one without the 13 on it, Bo Peterson, Trent Grindlinger, Eric Segura, Jackson Matthews, Cooper Sides, Junior Lopez, Sammy Swank, and Dylan Cruz. Kaboom! Tyler Bremner, Carson Bowman, Anthony Martinez, Jordan Martin, Chase Cotton, Meridan LeFew, Jack Woda, Merrick Houston, Caden Bodine, Anthony Martinez, Colton Smith, Chase Cotton, Kyler McCage, Keegan Scott, and Andrew Getty. Rookie Shepard, Alex Sosa, Cooper Ramel, Jamal George, Cooper Collins, Jacob Seaman, and Xavier Mitchell. Julian Cesares, Kevin Roberts, Eric Becker, Blake Bowen, Luis Hernandez, CJ Weinstein, Kyle Walker, Rocco Maniscalco, Deion Roundtree, Gavin Fine, Caden Bodine, Ben Jacobs, and Judson Dowell. Colton Crispin, Isaac Vidal, Parker Leoff, Mateo Meyer, Kason Cunningham, RJ Austin Jr., Ryan Clifford, Lawson McLeod, CJ Weinstein, Jacob Seaman, Tucker Biven, Deion Roundtree, and Drew Burris. Jacob DeCaro, Kyle Johnson, Andrew Birch, Brett Renfro, Gavin Marcus, Drew Burris, Dylan Menity, Dennis Yvette, Eric Becker, Ben Abeldet, Nate Sneed, Denton Lord, Jared Grindlinger, and Patrick Forbes. Javorsky Lane Jr., Dennis Yvette, Quentin Young, Braden Jackson, Jackson Matthews, Cooper Collins, Josh Owens, Patrick Forbes, Max Bellieu, Drew Burris, Gabe Davis, and Kyle Johnson. Alton Davis II. Andrew Jimenez, Graham Schmidt, Jacob Seaman, Hudson Alpert, Daniel Savette, Quentin Young, Ethan Wheeler, Matthew Matthias, Gavin Marcus, and Jordan Cruz. Parker Leoff, Andres Armenta, Rookie Shepard, Trey Phelps, Dominic Vogel, Hunter Watson, CJ Weinstein, Luke Esquivel, Tegan Scott, Tyler Bremner, Ethan Bingaman, Cooper Ramel, Luis Hernandez, Dario Carrion, Joshua Yanicelli, Tyler Canast, and Coleman Borthwick with the final card from the break. All right, that is it for us for today. Thank you for spending part of your Friday here with us. We look forward to having you back in here for more of this. We do have a couple of cases, so we will catch you guys back here in the next one. And until then, this has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Thanks, guys.